Which camera, which brands, which sensor, endless arguments. Let's get real for a second. None of that matters. 3 years, hundreds of shoots living in Japan, and through all of it, one camera never left my bag. This Sony A7IV. Today I'm not giving you specs, I'm giving you the truth. The truth. As a French native speaker, it's really hard, this kind of word. Anyway, I'm giving you la vérité, le concret. What held up and what didn't. And why this camera still matters in 2026. And you might be surprised. So this camera was released in 2022 or 2021 maybe, I might be wrong on this one. Anyway, this camera followed me for 3 years, non-stop. I mean, I use a lot of different cameras on set and every production, but this camera has always been in my bag every time. And I rigged it up a lot. I think invest a lot of money in this camera. Let me put that down because it's quite heavy. All right, let's start with the annoying stuff. That is what I would want to know if I was about to spend money on this camera. The rolling shutter. And this is actually the main reason that I don't use this camera for dynamic action movement shooting. And the Sony A7IV got a lot of jello wobbling shots. If you love quick handheld movements or fast action, this camera complains visually. You can work around it, but it's not a crazy action camera. You have to move slower than you want, you have to adapt, and you have to make your way. 4K 60 frames per second, which is known as the best format to do slow motion. The Sony A7IV is a full-frame camera sensor. When you go to 4K 60, you're gonna switch to APS-C mode, which means you're gonna crop your image in. I love to get the best of my lens, so if I use like a 24mm and I need to crop for slow motion, that would change the look I'm looking for. Luckily, I don't do a lot of slow motion shots, so I'm happy with it. Overheating. A lot of people online love to talk about this problem. I only had it happen once. I was shooting a long interview, full afternoon, in the middle of summer in Japan, and things get super crazy hot here. After around 2 or 3 hours, the camera went into safety mode. Though, for me it's not a big drawback, because it never happened again. But I also know many people who got this problem way more than I did. So maybe on this one, I'm the exception. Now, the real enemy of the A7IV is this little button, the record button. I swear this is the most annoying part of the camera. It is super tiny, badly placed, and half of the time you think you pressed it, but nothing is recording. How many times did I miss a shot because of that? When you're shooting run and gun, you do not have time to look at the screen to double check. You just hit it and move on. I missed shots because of this. Enough to make me angry. Comparing to the FX series where they put the red light on, Alpha series camera lack of these features, which, yeah, it's a big and I think the biggest drawback of this camera. Now, what the A7IV still does great? Well, everything. This camera just works. 3 years, no drama, nothing to complain about it. Good dynamic range, S-Log3, even though it's a 10-bit camera, S-Log3 is easy. You can push the image, you can grade it, and it holds really, really well. We know Sony are really nice for autofocus, right? And yeah, to be honest on this one, I trusted the autofocus more than assistant I worked with. This is not a cinema camera, which means you can take wonderful pictures. So if you are like a D&D, want to take pictures and video at the same time for your clients or for yourself, it makes it a perfect camera. As I'm talking to you right now, we are a few days before the day 1 release of the A7V. So right now in Japan, on the second-hand market, you can grab this beautiful camera for around 200,000, 300,000 yen, which is super low for a camera of that quality. It's a great camera for beginners, hybrid shooters. This camera is not perfect. It has rolling shutter. The IBS sometimes gets weird. The record button will probably make you question life at least once. But at the end of the day, none of that is why your work gets better or worse. The brand that you use doesn't matter. The model doesn't matter. What matters is how you shoot, how you tell your story, how you use the tool in your hands. And this camera for me was exactly that. A tool, a reliable one. If you're starting out or if you're upgrading, don't get lost in the brown walls. Pick a camera that you like, learn it inside out, and go make something. The A7 IV just happened to be the one who stayed with me for 3 years. I could have picked another camera and the story would be the same today, because in the end, the real difference never comes from the body you buy. It comes from how you shoot, how you think, and how you push yourself. The camera is just along for the ride.